Hello everyone. It's been a long time since I've actually painted anything, so I figured that's what I'm going to do today. I don't exactly know how we're going to paint these things, but I got a few of these wooden candlestick holders that were in my grandma's stash, so I figured I'd paint these. It's just a nice small project because I think if I were to do some big grand thing, I would feel too overwhelmed and not actually do it. So we're gonna do small, attainable crafts. um, and I do want to start painting wood and small furniture items again since that's what I did last year. I'll post whatever video that is of painting my dresser. Love it. Love it so much. So I think I might want to start selling stuff like that. So this is going to be the first kind of reintroduction to that. I do have a small little wooden box back there too that I might get into doing. I painted a small one a few months ago, but it's been a while. I've just been heavy on my knitting journey right now, and I need to not. I tend to kind of go pretty intensely into things, and I am working on my third sweater now. I've knit two. I made this hat, and then working on another. So I need to break it up and paint because I also want to paint. So that's what we're going to do. I did get this special paintbrush when I was home at the art store, which why there's an art store in my tiny hometown, I don't know, but I love it. But they had one of these. I don't know if you can see kind of like the tip of it. It kind of, I don't remember. It's like a tapered pinstripe. It's a dagger striper, is what it's called. So it's really good for rosemaling because you can just like pull lines really nicely. So I'm gonna try and use that. I think. Um, I mean, the designs can't be too crazy because these things are a little itty bitty. So we'll see what I end up doing. I don't want it to be anything crazy. I would like it to be somewhat easy, especially if I want to sell things like this. I don't want it to be super intensive. It'd be nice to come up with a design that I can just do with other colors and then just do different collections of like a pattern, you know? We'll see about that. But take a moment for this outfit. I actually love the colors. I don't know if you can even see like my pants. Maybe my head. I don't know if you can see it. Anyway, these pants are so baggy, but they fit so like so nice, especially like I love the way that this sweatshirt like lands and it's perfectly oversized. I love it so much. This is from Gravier. I have no idea what pants these are. I got these at a secondhand store when I was in Utah. So probably from one of those boutiques down there. I don't know. Super comfy though. It's like I think two sizes too big for me, but they're nice. And then I made the hat, which we talked about. But if we're painting, I don't want to look this nice. I want to wear my paint clothes. So let's do that. All right, that's better. Um, let's get to painting. I might do a little searching around to get some inspiration, and just look at past designs that I've done, like this Velcomen sign that I made a while ago. I don't know if I've ever showed it in a YouTube video, but maybe I did. I might even have a whole video on this. I don't know. I don't remember what I did. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna, because I think, how many do I have? Two, four, six. I have six of these little guys. So I think I'm gonna do sets of two. I'll probably do my traditional dark navy with red and white and light blue. And then I'll probably do a white pair and I think I'll do a red pair. I don't know though. I saw some like pale blue base color, which might be nice. And really, I should probably step away from the dark navy since I keep doing that on all the things. But I love it so much. It looks so nice. No, I really should switch it up though. All right, I'm gonna do some searching. I'll come back here when I figure out what I'm doing. My desk is a disaster, so don't look at that. But I decided, well, I'm deciding right now. We're gonna do this powder blue color for one of them. And then I think I'm gonna do a red color, which usually I use like a rusty red. I use this red oxide color for all my things, but I think that this might be a little too dull for what I want these to be because normally, at least the ones that I have from Sweden are this like bright red, kind of like this cup is. I think that this might be a little too oxidized. So I might use a little bit brighter of a red, but not like bright, bright red. And then I kind of want to, I might use this olive green color. I think that might be kind of fun to do something a little different. I mean, I love having green plants around, so I think it might be kind of fun to have green bases and then white flowers. Might be really cool. Maybe some red flowers. I don't know. Um, this is just going to be experimenting, going a little bit out of my comfort zone because, like I said before, I usually do dark blue. So we're going to be a little bit adventurous. We're going to have fun. I'm going to paint the base colors of everything and see how that goes. We'll see how the colors look. Not totally sure how it's going to turn out, but that's fine. I think I've talked about this before about how I am such like a perfectionist and I feel like I need to nail things on the first try that I kind of forget that art that I kind of forget to play. Wow, words are hard. I kind of forget to play with art sometimes. I think because paint is expensive and I don't want to waste anything and I only want to make good art. So I think I just need to have fun and see how that goes. I think I'm gonna put some records on or maybe watch YouTube videos um, and get to painting. I won't have to mix, or at least I'm not gonna mix this blue because I like this blue a lot. I'm gonna have to add some orange to this green because it is still pretty saturated the way that it comes out of the tube, which is unfortunate because it says olive green. It's not. So do that. Oh, maybe I'll add some like gold accents or like copper accents. That might be kind of cool. I don't know. We'll see where it takes us. Yeah, I think those are good decisions. Okay, let's do that. different day, same outfit. I drew out the templates for the box that I'm painting. So I drew up this and then colored kind of roughly the colors that I was going to do for the front and then the back. So I have that all finished. Well, I think it looks really cool. I then drew out the piece that I'm going to put on the top, like the lid. So this is going to go on here. And then I'm still unsure on what I'm going to put on the sides. I did the same like flower that's on the top of the lid, but I don't think that I really like that. So I think I'm going to do the same kind of pattern that I put on it already and just stick the flower in the center. I think I'm just going to do the flower and then see if I want to do the like decorative bits around it, because I can always add more if it looks kind of weird. I just am really uncertain on how it's going to look on the sides, so I'd rather just start small and then go from there. I use so this paper that I use is just like protective paper that you buy at the hardware store so you don't get paint on stuff. Really inexpensive, comes in a big roll, so I can just do whatever with it. But then when I was painting my dresser, I got some transfer paper. So this stuff, it has like chalk on one side. So you essentially just put your design on the top of it and then trace over your design and it'll transfer it to whatever you want it to transfer to. And then it just rubs off. So I didn't want to try and freehand this because especially if it's going to be a symmetrical design, no, that's not going to happen. It's too big of a project, I would say, for that. So we're going to do that, finish the box. Really happy with how the candlestick holders turned out. They look really, really cool. And then I ordered some little boxes, these little guys here, these little containers. It's all wood, so I'll paint these. Not in this video, but these will be coming probably shortly. And I do intend to sell these ones. I don't know if I'm going to sell these other things, but these guys, for sure. I'll probably keep one for myself, but yeah, they're cool. And I did order some other things along with yarn from Denmark. So just kind of waiting for that to ship and then hopefully go through customs and deal with tariffs and all that. So once those come in, I'll probably make a video on that process, which is really exciting. But let's transfer these designs and start painting. I do have some cornbread in the oven right now, so we'll probably eat that first. I completely forgot to hit record when I was painting the box, so sorry. But it is finished. I think I might paint the inside and do like a little design, but this is what she's looking like. Got little like daisies on the front, not the front, the top. Here's the top of it, the front, and the side. I think I might add some more stuff to the sides. I don't know if this is too plain, or at least maybe some stuff up here so that it's more like centered, you know? Not totally sure on that one, but pretty happy with how it turned out. I think it's kind of cool. The little candlestick holders, I'll grab one of each. I think they turned out really, really cool too. Um, these little guys, I think they're so cute. I really am happy with how they turned out. Let me know out of the three which ones you like the most. I think I don't know. I like them all for different reasons, which is such like a don't pick a favorite child answer. But I don't know. I like them. That's why I made them. Like I said earlier, I am gonna paint some little jars. So those will be coming at some point. I don't know when. And then I'm also designing some new products in the same kind of style of that with like tote bags and mugs. And I might do little prints of them too because I think they look really cool. So we'll see what I actually come out with. I might come out with a journal. Check out my Etsy account to stay up to date. You can favorite the shop, and I think it notifies you when I like upload new products. I don't know, but that's where I would have them for sale. I think, or my Instagram, which is the same name, so you can always see what I'm doing on there. We'll see. I am really happy with how these things turned out. Um, I will never stick to one style. I think with my like Western style, the Rosemaling, knitting, snowboarding, literally like I'm gonna make videos about everything because I am a multidimensional person with multiple interests. So hopefully you enjoyed watching this. Let me know what you think. Like it if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. I don't even. Can you even see me? Should I have been under the light the whole time? Are you bright enough?